back in week 1. The Dolphins won their last game against the Bills. Can Buffalo avoid the sweep? Find out next on Madden Football.
Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight we wrap up this Thanksgiving weekend with a compelling matchup as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in off a loss last time out, but still in the midst of a great season, winners of 8 of their last 10. And we are underway in Buffalo. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Brandon Ayuk, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
Wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Got him.
Like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You talk about this Miami defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the one.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs.
You ever had the strawberry daiquiri?
Before you know it, if it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room and their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play
Oh,
the
that's
type
a regular
of ball
one.
that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Yeah. You know, they got all different kinds.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
They
And
have
they get it down, but not
the
before
green
he
one.
takes it across the 40-yard
This was the
line.
limited release. The Midoriya South. And then they had Mai Tai.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You know, you buy 2, get 1 free. The third one's free.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Room here to run. Now inside the 25. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top form.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That one too wide and incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down. And he'll take it just outside the 40.
There you go.
Punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
Knocked it out.
First down there, but it's incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
98 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off a big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A flag. Hold him. Damn.
He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost
Fuck
gets
me,
to
bro.
the 10.
This
So
one
apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
I don't even know who that guy
And that's
is.
where the penalty occurred.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
That's like a death shot right there. They really got this man locked up. That's why my line sucks, bro.
Pickup, it'll be second down. The Dolphins at 9-2 to start play. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Able to find the open man.
This man is true. I think this man gonna start over Michael, dog.
Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's starting over Michael, dog. I'm sorry, Penny.
That's his
I think I'm
second
fine.
touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total
He ain't step out of
right
bounds.
now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go.
Touchdown, bro.
They're going to do on the other side, trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Oh man.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Stop playing, man. This man a quarterback. A quarterback.
40 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over.
Boy, you almost missed that.
Surveyed the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff
That
team
shit
on the
move
field
fast
now
when
as
I
they
did
will
a
send
sky.
this one away.
Normally, that bitch don't move fast.
This taken in at the goal line.
Ah.
And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaking up on the play. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because
I like this quarterback, bruh. I really like this quarterback, dog.
That's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Come on, we got it, we got it.
1st down, it's Purdy. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We got it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
133 minutes. We can get it.
Purdy will look to throw again here. As his man, it's Shakir. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
We messed up, Peter.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Purdy, slant around, he's got Dobbs. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Purdy looking to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments
I
that
can't
teams
believe
talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go.
I got
with
fucking
this 1st down.
Michael.
Now is 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run
I ain't gonna
Things
make
get
it
set
bad,
probably
bro.
would like that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this third down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Now back to throw. And this
You're wrong.
almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety.
No, I did not.
But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down.
Kinda wrong.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Justin Herbert leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game, and they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Trevor Lawrence leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Tua Tagovailoa sharp in the victory as his guys double up their records at 8-4 on the year. Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The kicking team out
Scott, that
for
bitch
Miami as they
disappear
will
and
send
move
this one
fast.
away.
Let me put it on the normal. They knowing that bitch.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On first down, Purdy. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10. Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Play action, now Purdy. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Logan Hall able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Damn, not strong enough.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Got him now.
Fuck,
man.
Back to the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Back to throw here. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
I should have backspin that bit.
And he didn't quite have the way to turn that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. He completes it to
That was you, Hunter.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Got him.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy.
Got him.
Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's right.
Here's Purdy.
Look, ooh, that boy, he came.
This is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
116 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
The end zone, but it's incomplete. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Hands it off out of the gun. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the
fuck
target.
me, bro.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Purdy to throw it on first down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one taken in by Olave. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing here, Purdy. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A short one there to Freiermuth. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy sets up to throw again. And that is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Martin.
You needed that takeaway. You needed it.
At the 42-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And a strong run that time.
Come on, man. I got a quarterback now, boy.
159 yards on the ground.
I got a quarterback.
It's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
No turnovers, B.
Running game working.
63, you supposed to, I don't know what you got going on.
Turning the corner, he can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll
I
try
need to
again,
draft a
2nd
center.
and 10.
All these damn draft picks.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Let's
on the
get
ground.
up there.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
It's a play action pass. Let's see what they get.
On play action, they'll throw.
Damn.
He was open, but
Yes, he was.
It's
It's just.
well, 4th quarter with a
Fuck,
3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Oh, I ain't make it.
It's an
Going
opportunity
out.
for
Oh,
guys
what
to
you?
come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On third down, here's Purdy. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Holding offense.
Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Purdy, big fourth down play. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Purdy off the play fake. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Told you, bro.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Gotta be a dog. Gotta be a dog.
Into Buffalo territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that
I
like
see you all scared.
defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles, and
So
the
we
ends,
gonna make you work. We gonna make you work.
and keep that guy in the
You
middle
gonna earn that
clean,
check,
so
my
he can
boy.
run to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike." Not a ton of room available.
Hi, my name is Mike.
He made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
First down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the
Good
first
game.
before he's
GG's, my
brought
boy.
down at the 39-yard line. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and